Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Daytona International Speedway. We are set for today's event, for the American Sim Racing Series. We're live here at Daytona International Speedway. Join me in the booth, Todd Chase Jr. Todd, this race has already been ran, but we don't really know anything much about what happens, so I'm looking forward to seeing this one. I heard it was a good one, so it should be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, it's great to be back here at Daytona, like you said, and I'm kind of curious to see how this all played out too. We got some big names, need big finishes, with only two races left in the regular season before the playoffs start. So
Yeah, so it should be
it's gonna
fun.
be interesting.
Yeah, it should be very fun to watch this. This is a little bit later than never, but we'll see how it all plays out and stuff like that and all that good stuff. Todd, what's it going to take to get it done? Daytona is always a fun place. So, what do you think?
Basically, surviving.
All right.
The big thing about these races is, getting through the big wrecks and stuff. I don't know what we're gonna see here tonight or today, whatever you want to call it, just because it's been since Sunday. But
all right. So, Todd, if you're ready, I'm ready.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and do that. 3, 2, 1, go. And we will wave the checker flag here in the warm-up. Qualifying has already been done, so we will be just going about this. Hopefully it all works right, because we don't really know if it will or not. But we're kind of winging all this. But we will see. So cars are gridding up on pit lane right now, and we'll jump down to them hopefully. I don't even know where my cameras are in this one, Todd.
Yeah, I'm still stuck in scenic right now.
Yeah, me too. I'm still trying to figure out where my camera actually goes. With where's the camera section on this? Do you know? On this,
no.
on
Actually, I
the
don't.
SDK, I don't either.
Actually, wait. It might be all the way. Might be right next to where the tower is, where the stuff for the tower on the right-hand side. If you scroll over, it should say the TV1, TV2, TV3.
Mm-hmm. Well, they are gridding up. We just don't know where our cameras are. I'll have to pop up ATVO just to get my cameras, because I kind of don't know where they are. Anyway, we'll do that. They are gridding up, so while they're doing all this good stuff, we will have that pop up here in just a moment as well, and we'll get down to the racetrack. There we go. Cars are already rolling out here, as you guys see, crossing the green cone. It is Hunter Waters alongside Alexander Hammonds, Ray Polking, Mike Weber in the second row, Kyle Vermeer, Todd Cray in row 3, Patrick DeSaunier, Tyler Seville, Jason Mullis, Jesse Bennell, Levi Poland, Thomas McBride, Steve Unich, Bentley Glasser, Jeff Unich, Mark Jenkins, and Derek Pemberton had the EOL, so he will drop to the tail end of the field. Todd, that is in 17th place. That's not going to make a big difference here at Daytona.
No, I mean, starting at the rear of these kind of races doesn't really mean a thing. Basically, you're just riding around into the back anyways until about 10 to go, so.
Yeah, so we will get ready to go green here in just a couple minutes. Or second, should I say, as we work down the backstretch here at Daytona International Speedway. And we get ready to go green here. Todd, who's your pick? Once again, okay, that's not fair. Because we have seen who won, I think. I forgot.
Right, but, I mean, I
forgot who actually won.
Say it.
I forgot who won.
I'm going to go with the guy that's starting on the outside pole there, Alexander Hammonds.
Good pick. Actually, I did forget how one. I'm going to go with Todd Craig because why not? All right, here we go. Todd, you want to bring us to the green to make sure we're synced up good?
Yep. Pace truck getting ready to go down pit road here. And there the truck goes. Waiting on the green flag to come out. And
waiting.
Green flag is out in the air here at Daytona for ASL.
We are racing live here from Daytona International Speedway. As the green flag is out here for, I forgot what race this is of the season, to be completely honest with you, Todd.
Looks like there's about 2 wide all the way to about 3 rows back. And then what's really interesting is you got the outside lane not really dropping to that bottom lane just yet. We got one going down to the apron there, dropping back. I believe that was, trying to see who that was. Not
sure who
quite
that was.
sure.
I think it was Jason Mullis who dropped back, if I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
think so too.
I want to do something real quick. I'm looking at Mike Weber. I just got to shout that truck out because I made it. That thing looks good on track, by the way.
Yeah, it does look good.
I really do like that.
After lap 1, it does look like it is Alexander Hammonds leading the field as they head their way back to lap. I'm messing it up already.
You're
Turns
good.
1 and 2.
Yeah, so we got to kind of get in our groove because we're not really used to doing broadcast this early in the day. So out of turn number 2, down the backstretch they go. Alexander Hammonds now being pushed by Mike Weber. Todd Cray is up on the outside. By the way, that is a new sponsor for him and the 93. Kitty Cat Coin is the new sponsor of them trucks. And I probably should have popped up on a broadcast, but I kind of forgot to because I've been so busy. So Kitty Cat Coin, you guys will see that logo right now. And check them out, by the way. There you go. That's pretty cool.
Little bit of a backstory on Kitty Cat Coin. How the 93 and the 89 both are running that scheme here in this race. Basically, Patrick, he's got a friend, Shane Lee, who actually races for Joey Gase Racing, and that's their actual sponsor in the actual Xfinity series. So
That's true. That's pretty cool, though.
Yep, looks like the outside lane now getting a big run down here the backstretch. You see one drop into the inside to cover Alexander Hammonds there. That's Patrick, that's Patrick Desaunier. Look at this, 3 wide for the lead as a 21. Gonna get stuck in the sucker hole is what we call it, here in the middle.
Yeah, and sometimes that outside lane is the preferred line. You guys probably have seen the real-life version of Daytona, and everybody knows that high line priority over most of this race. But it does tend to change here in iRacing. A lot of guys like running the low line. But even in the trucks, Todd, you can make that outside work by yourself, especially utilizing side draft.
Right, I know for sure at this racetrack, the inside is good for the turns, but the outside is good for the straightaways and the front stretch because you get the momentum out of the corners. So as you see right here, looks like the 33 and I believe that is the 21 of Todd Cray.
Yeah. Yep.
There on the outside. You see how they kind of got that run out of 4. Doesn't look like Todd Cray is going to lead that lap.
Todd, I kind of like his SDK, man.
I love it.
I will send you this file for this. That way the logos will be up if you want the TRN logos. If you don't, just send me what logos you want and we'll take care of it. But I really do like this.
It is so much easier to work with.
Simple. Like, don't get me wrong, I use my ATVO because I'm using the cameras with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like the fact that you can actually look at the battles and stuff between drivers. It's pretty neat. So
Still a little side-by-side here for about 3 rows deep.
Patrick right now, by the way, on the inside, racing side-by-side with the teammate. He did take over the lead, but here comes that outside line. 4 trucks up on the outside line. And Patrick did lead that lap as well.
Yeah, Patrick's doing a nice job getting in front of, I believe this is Alexander Hammonds and Mike Weber here on the inside lane.
You found it weird that Patrick and Todd, his teammates, but they're in a Chevrolet and a Toyota.
Yeah, that is a little weird.
Strange.
Like,
Never thought about that, actually.
You would think teammates would run the same kind of vehicle. As you see a little bit of bobbing and weaving now coming from the 13 and I believe Alexander Hammonds there. And that's one thing, running at these kind of racetracks, you want to be nice and smooth, and you don't want to be bobbing and weaving and seesawing at the wheel like you see that they're doing right now.
Todd,
just because
let me ask you a question.
Faster.
Go ahead and finish what you're saying, but I do got a question for you because I'm kind of curious of your thoughts on it because I'm curious and I want to give you my thoughts as well. But go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so you see these guys darting and like I said, bobbing and weaving. All that's doing is just slowing them down. If you can run a nice smooth line and barely move that wheel like you see Patrick's doing right now, he's just staying straight. As you see the 21 now going to go to the inside and block his teammate there to get the run from him. You'll be a lot faster if you can make small small turns like that.
So my question is, Todd Chase,
Hmm.
when you're in this race, because this is a long race, honestly, it is a long race. I don't think that people understand how long it is. It may not seem like it necessarily. 80 laps is not a long time, but this is a big track, so it feels like it takes forever.
Right.
What goes on in your mind when you're racing these super speedway races? I mean, do you get bored? Like, do you just think about random stuff? Like, what is up?
I tend not to really think about the race. I just kind of like if I'm behind a teammate or if I'm actually just behind a truck. My main focus is to maintain that bubble between my front bumper and his rear bumper.
Mm-hmm.
That way, I don't overstep. That fine line of actually hitting him so hard that it spins him out. I'm basically managing that little bubble to where we're still fast enough as you see Alexander Hammonds now go to make it 3 trucks on the outside lane. But yeah, I mean, and sometimes it does get a little bit boring, and I do decide to drop back, just to see what kind of speed I have. But
yeah, see, that's always been my thing, because like, I don't mind super speedway racing. We got a driver that's actually racing, and I absolutely loves it. I'm sure he's not the only one, but I'm just using Derek as an excuse because he literally does love it.
A little bit of contact there between the 21 and the 33 was when they were side drafting there.
My biggest thing is, like, I do get really bored with it. I'll randomly think about random things in a race. But I will say, if I have teammates in the race, it does make it go better because there's a lot more strategy being talked about. That is the thing with this race. Anybody can win. Well, everybody knows that. But there is a lot of strategy that is involved in a super speedway race to put yourself in position to win. Because if you pull out too late, like say you're in 6th place, and you pull out a line, say with 2 laps left, you're going to get blocked. You're going to be pushing somebody to the win.
Oh, 100% you're going to.
Yeah, you have to put yourself in position in order to win this race. And you do start to think about that quite a bit.
Yeah, I will say, for me, if I've got a teammate in there, it makes me focus a little bit more compared to just running by myself. And it also seems like it makes it go a little bit faster as well. As you see now, the 33 go to the inside trying to lead this lap. And it does not look like the 00 got it. We'll see him go to the inside now.
And I want to show something. We are actually looking at the driver inputs of the wheel, the input he uses in his wheel. You can see, Todd, and this is something we can talk about. Not a lot of steering input being put into the wheel. You turn this wheel very little here, and that really... Tires don't mean a big deal here, but it does help to save what you can.
Right, as you see, Alexander Hammonds now going to the inside again on this 00. You see Todd Cray, Patrick Cassanier, Mike Weber now going to the outside lane. That's actually going to help them because that inside kind of broke up a little bit.
Yeah. So, something definitely we're watching out for. I mean, this is a solid race so far. We're 12 laps in, just hit lap 12. So, I mean, right now we are actually looking pretty good so far. Now, once again, this is a replay of last Sunday's race. This is not live. So we don't know. Like, I'm not sure if there's a caution. I have no idea. But,
I have no idea.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure as far as that goes.
Wow, you see a lot of late aggressive blocks being put on by the 00. I mean, he's about wrecked himself a couple of times, and normally you don't want guys up front running like that, especially this early in this race.
Yeah, there you go. So far, the race looks good. I do want to mention, Todd, hold on. Do I not have the points updated, or the points? Hold on. Before this race, double check, because I don't think they shared them. But this was a big night in points. Well, that's what I thought. I'm sitting here looking. I got one from the 6th. Did we have last week off? We did, right? Did we have last week off?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, this is the race from the 13th.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So I'm trying to see. Okay, so prior, of course, to this one, coming into tonight, the big name out right now is Trent Ringler. He is in.
Right.
Well, she's got a win, so I don't know why it's showing that. So he is in. But looking at the standings right now, Thomas McBride coming into this race was only 1 point above the cut line. Patrick DeSaunier 1 point behind. Now, Thomas McBride, what place is he running right now? It looks like about 8th. Patrick DeSaunier right now would move into the chase if the race was to end right now. That's pretty cool. Something we can kind of keep up with a little bit of.
I mean, yeah, Patrick needs a good, solid finish. So does McBride in order to stay in that top 16. But you got other guys out there too that's trying to get their way in as well, like Derek and everything else.
Levi Poland's another name. Charles Woods. I mean, you never know with this type of race. Now, I do want to mention next week it's going to get a little fun because we go to Lucas Oil, which is short track racing. So that's going to be really fun for us. Actually, we got a few weeks of short track racing in here because we go to the Super Late Model Elite Series the week after that. And that'll be our second race for that. And that will be at Myrtle Beach. So we got Lucas Oil in the Super Lates at Myrtle Beach. So looking forward to that. But Todd, we are only 2 races away, if I'm not mistaken, from the playoffs.
Yep, it's going to be great to see.
After tonight, that is.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see how Lucas Oil plays out. You know, that'll give us an idea of who's actually got a realistic shot at actually getting into the top 16. So some of these guys are definitely going to have to win there and quite possibly win at the regular season finale just to be able to have a chance to get it in by points. So looks like, I believe Todd Cray was able to lead that lap. Could be wrong. If he did, it was just barely. But up front is still the 00. But here comes that outside lane again, which is crazy because you've got about 4 or 5 trucks running the bottom now, and there you go, Mike Weber. Oh, a little bit of contact between the 00 as Mike was trying to close in, tried to follow the 93 and the 21. That's going to definitely hurt Mike in that. As you see the 00 now go to the outside lane.
I need to mention this as well. This is not the same truck that these guys are used to from last week. We did not mention that.
No, and actually iRacing had updated some of the stuff at this point.
Yeah, so you got like we're sitting here looking. You can see the new nose on the Ford, even the Toyota and Chevrolet. All 3 have the new nose, right?
Yep.
So pretty cool.
And actually, I believe the Toyota's not only is it a new nose, it's a new body.
It is a whole new body style, yeah.
A whole new body style. So
it's completely different. It does look good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not much of a Toyota fan, but it looks good. So, see how this goes so far. We are coming to lap 18 here at Daytona as Todd Cray will lead that lap as well. Of course, Todd, that Chevrolet up front where a Chevrolet should be.
Yep. Here comes that outside lane again with a run with only 2 of them up there, which is just mind-blowing on how, you know, it's got to be that momentum off of the corner that's allowing these guys to get these runs, because you don't normally see 2 trucks get a bigger run than you see a line of like 6 or 7 trucks running the bottom.
Yeah, right now, I mean, what we're seeing right now, I'm very impressed, by the way, Todd, because we actually got kind of 2 groups here. All the way back really to Hunter Waters, Steve Uners. They're a little bit more spaced out behind these guys. I think maybe waiting to see if a wreck happens. But I'm going to be honest, something we're going to be starting to talk about soon is pit stops. We're already coming to lap 20 next time by. We are in the trucks and the fuel. I mean, this is a pretty good track. Fuel's going to be stopping probably soon, I would guess.
I would think so too.
Maybe next 5 to 10 laps, maybe. I'm not sure exactly, but
yeah, I don't exactly remember what lap the competition yellow was in this race, but see a lot of side drafting from that 13 and that 93 now. And this is where I start scratching my head saying these guys are being a little bit too brave here.
Ain't that the truth? If you guys that do not know, Daytona is 2.5 miles. I don't think I actually have the track map up, but I will show you guys in case you are curious what it looks like. There you go. Pretty simple track. Like I said, it's nothing too crazy. Todd, I think Bentley Glasser is out of this race, by the way.
Wow. That's a name that you don't see.
Well, there he is. He's actually just left pit, so I thought he was out, but he just left pit road, so I'm not sure what happened there. But
also, look at this. The 13 and the 00 have actually worked their way back up in front of the 21 and 93 as we see Alexander Hammonds leading a group of trucks down pit road.
Well, there you go. You are seeing it now. So as trucks come to pit lane, you see the Alexander Hammonds. Probably going to take 4 tires here, I would guess, because it takes as much time to put tires on as it does to fill up. And never mind, Hunter Waters down and away. Here comes some other guys as well. Looks like Tyler Seville down and away. And more after that. Derek Pemberton, I believe, out and away as well behind the 96 of Jesse Bonnell.
That's a name we haven't mentioned yet either.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of them dark horses. Yep, here comes the 00, the 13. Trying to think who else that is. That came
46, the Ray Polking.
Yep.
So that's going to leave the 21, the 93, the 90, the 53, the 27 and 89 to come down.
See, that move is actually going to hurt these 3 right here because we've seen in the group before they had more than 3 guys. So
so they could lose a little bit.
Basically, the more guys you have, the faster you're going to catch back up to the lead pack.
By the way, Todd, I have not mentioned this. Tonight is a doubleheader night here on Trackside. I want to make sure I mention that because we got a really big race. As you see some more cars coming up pit road. Look at that cutoff. Or trucks. That was just one truck of Todd Craig, but and Patrick Desani are also coming down. But the Red Sox Racing League guys are back after it tonight here, Todd. And some pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're going back to multi-class, but yet we're also going to have multi-championships as well.
Not only that,
series.
Did you get the other email?
About what vehicles we are using?
Wait a minute. Have you not heard? About the team championship.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to make sure. Multi-championships, yep.
Which is very interesting. Not sure how that's going to work.
Yeah,
but we'll be at...
It's going to be interesting.
It will be. We'll be at Road Atlanta tonight. We're going to be running GT4s and TCRs.
Which is your Honda Civic.
Yeah, which is going to be cool to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
They will crown a champion in each class. Plus, they have a special experiment team series. 2-car team with 1 driver. GT4 and the other TCR. So there you go. So that'd be pretty cool. Kind of like a little team championship.
Right.
Be pretty neat to see.
You're going to have a GT4 champion, a TCR champion, and then you've got
team championship.
A combination of the both.
Yep. So race goes back to 35 minutes, so about 20 laps possibly. A bunch of new drivers got added. From what I'm hearing, 14 new drivers have been added.
Yeah, so, among those 2, I believe it's Mike Weber and Patrick Cassani.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
So,
Oh, here comes a big move right here. Look like Mark Jenkins jumps out of line going to the inside here of Hunter Waters.
Yeah, but I think that's going to hurt Jenkins here.
No help.
No help for the moment right now. I mean, he's
Derek.
starting to get some help now. Yeah, I'm surprised Hunter Waters hasn't pulled down yet, as you see right there. Who is that? The 00? Yeah, the 00 goes down there to Mark Jenkins now.
Once again, we'll be live for that race, by the way, right around 8:45, so give or take a little bit on that. Who really knows? We don't know. We just guess half the time. And most of the time we get it right. Did I take down the overlay? I do want to pause for a second real quick, Todd, because I want to make sure we give the sponsors a shout-out here. Oh, we got a yellow. Now, that is the stage break yellow, Todd.
Yep.
So I want to make sure of this. So you talk about a good time. I don't know if Derek's actually still in here or not. We might be able to grab him for an interview. We'll have to let him top in Discord to see, maybe get him for an interview.
I have not received the yellow yet, so
you haven't seen it, but the pace truck is out there because I still got the green as well. Remember, we are on replay, so
yeah.
Keep in mind it's going to show green for us, but they're catching the pace truck now. Do you see that?
Okay. I think so. Yeah. I may be a little bit behind you now.
I will tell you when the pace truck gets, or when the 90 gets to the line here on lap 26 coming to 27. Just let you know.
Yeah, I'm still with the 00. We are mid straightaway.
Jump up to the 90 if you can, and I will tell you when that happens. And we will be doing an interview here with Derek Pemberton. Here comes the 90. Looks like he could come down pit road, Todd.
Yep.
And I will tell you when he's at the green cone. He is at the green cone, or the yellow cone right now. So
okay, I'm just a little bit behind.
So we're good. Okay.
Pause.
No, you're good. I might be able to do a quick pause here. There we go.
Okay.
Do a quick pause. All right, so what we're going to do real quick, and the reason why we paused that, by the way, guys, because this is a replay. I just want to make sure we mention that. I want to bring in Derek Pemberton here and talk to him. I know it's a little bit weird with the replay, and he can't tell us anything really what's going on, but he can tell us about his race so far, as Mr. Derek Pemberton is pulling out of pit lane in that 82 Chevrolet. Derek, it's Adam and Todd up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, the 82 truck, pretty good so far. It looks like you was just kind of minding your business, taking your time, working up through the field, if I'm not mistaken in saying that, but you do come out of pit road in P4.
Yeah, it's kind of a different strategy that I'm sure that you and Todd are both.
Yeah, very different.
Because I'm normally one, I like to mash the gas, stay up front, and try to lead every single lap, especially the last one. But, yeah, different strategy we're trying tonight. Really fuel, big thing that I've noticed looking like, maybe here soon we could be seeing some big time fuel calls here that could make or break some people's races. So, it's pretty much going to be clutching in the truck all the way around here, trying to catch back up to the pace of the truck.
So, I got a question because I asked Todd this as well. I want to kind of hit on it a little bit more with you since you're actually racing. When you're in this race, what is your thoughts? Do you get bored in it? Do you look for teammates to work with that could help you? What's your thoughts on everything?
So, when I'm actually in the truck, I don't get bored. I don't see how you get bored in it. But
it's Daytona. That's how I get bored, but
Yeah. But, no, for me, you're constantly looking for things.
Yeah.
Like, for me, especially during this first stint, I was looking at more the fuel gauge than I was than my relative.
Right.
So that gives you something to do. And then also, you look at everybody else around the track. You're looking at things. I know for me, I can just see when the lanes, when I can tell a lane's getting ready to hook up and go. That's just one of those things I'm constantly looking for. So it's kind of, it's just kind of one of those things. I constantly just stay. I just now see what picture attached to my thing.
You need to go there and change that, huh?
Yeah, I need to go there and change that. But
you look so young, so innocent.
That's
like 2 years ago now.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years since that picture. But yeah, no. So to me, it's just kind of I always try to find something to do, and to me, it makes this race go by so much quicker. And like I said, with the way this race is set up, fuel strategy is going to make or break this race, and got to make sure that we save enough fuel to hopefully set us up for the last run for the night.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what we're going to do real quick, and we do want to shout out Derek real quick for doing this for us, as the pace lights are not off, right, Todd? Or are they off?
Are off.
Okay.
Off for me.
So we will do that. here in just a minute. Let's go back green, and then we will get the interview or the sponsors plug in and stuff like that. Because I definitely want to get that in. And once again, they did add a couple sponsors with the Kitty Cat coin. So,
Right. Yeah, I'm working through 3 and 4 right now. So I think I'm a little ahead of you. Let me know if you want me to stop.
yeah, nah, go ahead. Bring us to the green.
Alright. I believe this looks like Mike Weber and Alexander Hammond's now on the front row. Getting ready to go back green.
See, I'm already green.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in turn 1.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm behind
Here,
you.
let me go live on Discord so you can catch up. It should be delayed, so. And I even paused it. We're going down the backstretch, yes, sir.
Okay.
So we are going into turn 3. Here comes Levi Poland to the outside of the 13 truck. Mike Weber up front. The truck looks good out front, I'm not going to lie. And here they come to the start-finish line. Let me know when you're good, by the way.
I may have messed this up really bad.
I figured as much. Here we go. Coming to the start-finish line right now. Coming to lap 30 now. As it does look like actually Alexander Hammonds may have led that lap.
Might be able to just go like this. Just wait until right about now. About halfway down the backstretch
There
right
you
now.
go.
It does look like Alexander Hammonds is down at the bottom with the 13.
Alright, so while we're doing this, we want to stop for just a second and let our sponsor promo begin. Be right back after this.
This broadcast is brought to you by Infinite Hero, Law Chevrolet and Buick, Butt Kicker, Maconi Setup Shop, Max Pappas Industries, Splash and Go Graphics.
Alright, welcome back here to the Trackside Racing broadcast. I'm your host, Adam Chapman, alongside Todd Chase Jr. I do want to mention, shout out to Derek, by the way, for doing that. I kind of like his replay stuff. I'm not going to lie.
I kind of do
fun.
too. I mean,
Kind of fun to
in
do.
a way, it kind of takes the pressure off.
I don't think it'd be something we would do all the time by any means.
No.
But it does take a little bit of pressure off. But I think it allows, like, if there's drivers watching, say in the YouTube chat, which there are, I'm guessing, they could chat if they wanted to.
Right, I mean,
So and they could talk crap to each other in there. Like, I'm okay with that. This SDK is going to be good for the Red Sox tonight.
oh, I know.
Like, it really is. You want me to send you this file tonight? Before?
If you want, you can, yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I
we'll
like
figure it all out.
Yeah, I like it.
Kind of right now, I'm kind of happy with the way I got SDK kind of
You got everything going good?
set up on my computer right now because, before I was having so many issues with it not working the way I wanted it to, and then obviously we had the update yesterday, which really broke my iRacing. I don't know why, but I was up till 2 o'clock this morning trying to get everything back downloaded. As you see, I believe that's Alexander Hammonds and Mike Weber kind of break it away from the 90, I believe that's 93 on the inside as they work their way down the backstretch now. So yeah, I'm a little timid on switching things around and stuff, but we'll get it figured out.
We'll get it all working. We'll get it all working, Todd. Out of turn number 4. Never mind. That was turn number 4. I got confused, Todd. I was looking. One thing I have noticed on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all Chevrolets.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Chevy doing a nice job representing here tonight / today, whatever you want to call it, as Patrick now going to jump to the outside and try to bring that 00 with him.
Hi Chevrolet's Mike Weber right now sitting second. He does a good job. Mike don't get enough credit, man. He's a heck of a driver. He really is.
If he could be a little bit more calmer on that steering wheel, as you've seen right there, he clipped that apron just a little bit. I mean, if he can be a little more calmer, I think he's got a chance at, at least winning a couple of races here.
I agree. I agree a lot.
About a 6 or 8 break away from the pack here. See the inside prevailing right now. You see two kind of broke it away with Patrick and the 00. Kyle Vermeer up there trying to run with them, but I think he's actually going to go to the inside lane now. You see Mike Weber now going to go back to the lead with some help from Mark Jenkins there.
I'm sorry. Now you're like, how far ahead of me? Because Mike Weber is not in the lead. Alexander Hammonds is in the lead. Here comes Patrick on the outside on lap 36.
Up front for me is Mike Weber.
You are really far ahead. What lap are you on?
Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I can figure this out. I am... Yep, I don't know what lap I'm on.
It tells you the bottom. On your HUD.
Oh.
Mike Weber's out. I'm going to say, I'm just now hitting lap 37 right now.
Okay, so I'm a lap ahead of you.
Yeah, you're half a lap up. Maybe a whole lap. Gosh, somebody. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want you to start speaking about stuff that's not even being seen right now. Just saying.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right here.
We are...
Yeah, okay. Just tell me when you're coming off of 2.
Where are you off to? I'm going into 3.
On lap 37.
I'm on 37. I just now hit turn 3.
Okay.
As the 33 gets really loose on the bottom, burning that yellow line. Exit a turn 4 right now. And here they come to the start-finish line here on lap 37, Todd. With Mike Weber, Levi pulling on the side as they hit the stripe right now, Todd. They headed into turn 1, about to anyway. Mike Weber, Levi pulling. Mark Jenkins, Patrick Sonier, Thomas McBride, Todd Craig, Jason Mullis, Kyle Vermeer, Ray Polking.
You out of turn 2 yet?
Yes, just now.
Okay. Now we should be good.
Yeah.
I believe that is, yep, the 93 going into the middle now.
Yep.
Okay, Todd Craig clearing the 00.
Yeah, Todd Craig has not cleared the double. Yeah, he's already clear. Sorry. I'll tell you when he's at the start-finish line. Weber, that is. Mike Weber at the start-finish line now.
Yeah, we're close.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah, good enough for me.
All right. We're coming to the halfway point in this race, by the way. No cautions in this race so far, besides our comp yellow.
I know, and I'm a little scared with that because, going into this race, your mentality is you already know that there's going to be the big one. It's just a matter of when. And now we're getting our way, close to the halfway mark, and we haven't had one yet. So
yeah.
Some things are starting to form up there on the top. Looks like you got the kitty cat coin car, or trucks, I'm sorry. Mix match teammates there. I don't know what Patrick's thinking, but
it's always Patrick's fault too. We can't blame anybody else.
I know. Outside lane getting the run for the moment right now, as you see Mark Jenkins and Mike Weber kind of breaking away from the inside from that number 53.
My dog just literally walked up beside me and scared the crap out of me. Todd Chase, it is time for something we haven't been able to do in a little bit. You know what time that is?
Time to turn it up.
You guys enjoy.
Outside lane, as now it looks like Levi Poland pushing the, I think that's the 93 of Patrick DeSaulier. No, I'm sorry, that's Todd Cray out there. Man, them trucks almost are the same.
Identical.
So it's really hard to see.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
See Patrick and Mike down there at the bottom, break it away.
It's funny. It's funny you say that, Todd, because Patrick actually just commented on the YouTube.
Yeah.
And basically, he said, "How hard am I to see out there?" That was before you even said anything. So it's kind of funny you said that. Y'all literally said it at about the same time.
Incorrect right there. Mike Weber gets involved.
Yeah, no yellow. Weber going through the grass right now. 35 and Jason Mullis involved. We stay green. We're not going to back it up just because we're going to throw us off really bad.
I mean, like, I could sit here and watch these two right now.
Yeah.
Between the 21 and the 93. The only difference I can see is the 21's got a yellow tailgate. The 93's got a black tailgate.
Only thing that throws me off is the bow tie on the front.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
So. But nonetheless, here comes Levi Poland and Mike Weber, or not Weber, Mark Jenkins on the outside lane now, trying to get a run on them two. Surprisingly, that yellow did not come out for the 13 and the 35.
Kind of surprised by that. Which, honestly, Todd, last time we did a super speedway race here, I believe, we had trouble seeing yellows too. It's not the first time we've seen that happen.
Yeah, Mark Jenkins now stuck on that outside lane.
I want to mention Jeff Unich and Steve Unich just riding around out back, pushing each other, but they are kind of off the pace a lot too.
Yeah, and the further you get away from this lead pack, kind of, you know, you're basically on borrowed time now, because after the pit stops that we're going to be seeing here in a little bit, you know, you're basically going to run the rest of this race trying to work your way back up to that lead pack. So, but back up front, where did the 7 come from?
He was, but he has been really quiet, and now you're starting to see Hunter Waters, who's a really good plate racer himself.
Just out of nowhere shows up. He's battling for this race lead with the 33, the 00, and the, I believe that is the 21.
Yeah, 21's there. McBride's also there in 6th. We are coming to lap 47 in this one. Once again, this is a replay from last Sunday that you guys are watching for the American Sim Racing League. And check them out over on Facebook if you're interested in joining them. Pretty good stuff for these guys.
I mean, if you're going to join these guys on Facebook, only join because of Jeff, not because of Patrick.
I would agree with that. Jeff is a pretty good guy.
Yeah. Jenkins now going to the inside. Going to slide in between DeSaunier and Hunter Waters. As now we have no more side-by-side battles. Everybody's kind of
Single filed out.
single filed out. Yep, like you just said.
Not a lot really going on here as we come off the turn to lap 48, or coming to 48. Mr. Derek Pemberton blinking back there as always. You know, it's easy to spot Derek sometimes.
It is. It is. But when you're actually trying to spot him and he's blinking like that, it's really hard to call where he's at and where the car is. He's around. So, hey, Derek, I think you might want to fix that, just so you know. Still single filed as they work their way to turns 3 and 4. See the 21 and the 00.
Derek, don't think that. Oh gosh, that's funny. Here comes pit stops.
Yep.
Oh man, the 33 gets it to the side of the 21 coming to pit lane. Very interesting there. I'm not sure. I don't think there's any damage, but they're pretty interesting there.
And with that happening there on the
33 93 speed
pit
check
road,
up.
that's not going to bring out a yellow.
No, it will not. Not only that, a pretty big check up there for Patrick getting into his box. He had to let Todd go by, so we're actually still sitting there on pit lane right now as Todd
Now
crazed down.
That's going to leave the lead over to the 00. I believe the 53, the 90, and the 7. Your top 4.
Yeah, and here's what's interesting, Todd. Look what lap we're pitting on. This is going to come down to a fuel mileage race. I mean, Derek called it out earlier, said it could come down to that, and I mean, these guys not hitting pit road yet. I don't know.
I think you try to stay out as long as you can.
Yeah,
on
you got
this
to.
run. You know, bring it. You know, I want you to come down pit road with like 0.2 laps left. Just because if you bring it all the way down to that far, you've got an actual better chance at making it, you know, at the end of the race from there.
Hunter Waters says Patrick wishes he was black and purple.
I mean, I don't know who would want to be black and purple. I mean, usually that's not a good thing. But
In this race, it might be.
yeah, it could
Because
be.
Hunter Waters is doing really well right now in that 7 truck. You know, I like that paint scheme, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard you say a couple times that you like that black and purple skin.
I like fried pickles. I just want to point that out, man. Like, that is one of my favorite foods now. Everywhere I go, if they got it, I get it.
Honestly,
I don't even know if does he actually do fried pickles?
I don't know.
Or is
if
it
he
a joke?
does.
I feel like it's a joke, but I feel really dirty saying it in a way.
Surprisingly, I still have not tried a fried pickle yet.
That's a shame, Todd.
Yeah.
Mark Jenkins is in the pit lane, by the way. And that is a speeding penalty. Remember, he had that problem coming on the pit lane, so that is where that came from. That's a big loss because Jenkins was running really well. Other pit stops are going on. Levi Poland, Thomas McBride, Kyle Bromere is all on pit road.
Yeah, I believe that's going to hand the lead over to Hunter Waters. for the time being.
Hunter Waters, the Chevrolet out front with Ray Parkey. You know, we don't give Ray enough credit either. He's been good the last 2 seasons. Like, he honestly has. He's grown a lot.
I mean, he's been quiet, but you can actually see he's quiet. He's been quiet for a reason because you can see the growth, like you said.
Yeah. Alexander Hammond's pulling off the track, going to pit lane.
Yep. Now, if you're Hunter Waters, I know I just hit on a specific number, you know. If you're him out front using more fuel than some of these other guys, how long do you stay out?
Well, you go to the very end just because fuel mileage now is really getting down to that limit. I mean, you are at 53 laps. So you're coming, really to 25 laps to go. Once you hit 55, and they may come this time. So there's your answer.
Yep. They're all going to come down this time by. You see, I believe that is the 24 way to the inside. And that's one thing, too, that I like about this racetrack is you got so much room to get onto pit road. If people would be smart enough, you would see them all scatter below that yellow line down to the wall to make sure that nobody ran anybody over. Sometimes you get that one person, Adam Chapman, that just doesn't pay attention. And you see now the rest of the field leaving pit road.
I don't know what you're talking about, Todd.
You would be that one guy that would just not pay attention and just wreck right into somebody getting out of there. So now, I believe this is going to hand the lead over to... Hold on, I could be wrong.
Bentley Globe. Patrick is on here.
Yeah.
All right. That's the first time Patrick's ever been out front in a race in his life, so I had to say it since he was making fun of me.
He might not like the taste. I don't know how this is going to help, how long this is going to last, but... Patrick Sonnier, your leader. He's got a teammate behind him, Todd Cray. He's got Kyle Vermeer behind him.
Patrick said Hunter is a fried pickle. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either, but I just had something pop up into my head.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm thinking of Pickle Rick when he says that.
Pickle Rick! Keep it man as Todd Chase interrupts everything.
Yeah.
Join us tonight around 8:50, maybe 7 o'clock, something like that. We'll be live for the Red Sox Racing Series. A new season has upon us for the 2022 Spring Series 2 GT4 TCR multi-class. We will open the season in Georgia, which is the home of Road Atlanta road course. A lot of racing going to happen today, but the Red Sox Racing Series will see its return for multi-class racing, of course, with the GT4 and TCR. Of course, that features the Porsche 718 Cayman, the GT4 BMW M4, the McLaren GT4, as well as the TCR class, which we will get to see the Honda Civic, the Audi R3, the Hyundai Electra, I believe is how you say it, and the new to iRacing, the Hyundai Veloster. Probably pronounced that wrong. Me and Todd Chase will be on the coverage live at 8:50 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you join us. But right now, you are watching the American Sim Racing Series. Once again, we want to make sure we shout out the sponsors to American Sim Racing. Unlike Todd Chase, I will do so.
I was going to, but I was waiting for you to stop talking.
We are a proud sponsor and supporter of Infinite Hero here at the Red Sox at the American Sim Racing League, as well as Trackside Racing Network. We also got to shout out Law of Buick and Chevrolet, or Chevrolet and Buick. That is up there in Indiana, I believe. Todd, I should be right on that. I think that's where it was. They are also the premier sponsor of the Super Late Model Series that we will have here in a couple weeks. Butt Kicker as well. Get the realism. Get Butt Kicker. Check them out. McConaughey Setup Shop. Oh, Jeff McConaughey. Guys, there's some great setups for you guys that race open setups, which I love. MPI Max Pappas, probably the best wheels that you can get, the closest to real life because they are used in real life. So there you go. Splash and Go Graphics. You guys can get some cool paints like you see right there on the 93 and the 21. And of course, Kitty Cat Coin, and I don't care. Todd Chase.
Yeah, you can check out Kitty Cat Coin at kittycatnews.com. I believe they also have a Twitter account. And
what exactly are they? Do you know?
It's a cryptocurrency, I believe. So
I don't know how that stuff works. I'm gonna be honest.
Honestly, I don't know either. But
I like cryptocurrency. I mean, if it makes me money, I like it.
I like making money too.
We just don't make enough.
No, we need to talk to some of these people here.
Yeah,
we definitely don't make enough.
I agree. For what we advertise.
For what we advertise, and then deal with somebody like Patrick here.
Yeah, we should get a free butt kicker.
Oh yeah.
A free MPI wheel or a T-shirt at least. A free paint job from Splash and Go. Yep. A free car from Law. We both should get a free car. I don't want a Buick. I want a Chevy. I want some crypto as well.
That's the big thing. If we can get a bunch of kitty cat coins, you know, that'd be huge.
I feel like we ain't gonna get crap from these people. Look at the 3 wide that Hunter Waters just did. Holy cow! That came out of nowhere.
And there's no answer for it right now, too. I mean, he's just out there doing it by himself. Not gonna have enough of a run, as he'll fall back now with no help behind him.
He needs some fried pickle juice in that truck. He's a little slow. He tried though.
And that's what you gotta do. You gotta try.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta see what you've got. So up front, still Patrick Desonier, and
what do you mean? I said that very wrong. Patrick said I said that very wrong. I don't see what I said wrong. Patrick Desonier.
I don't see what you said was wrong. Very wrong either.
And Hunter could get us a free car apparently, so I would expect a car, because I need one, out here in my driveway. My GMC ain't going to make it much longer, I don't think. But I need a Chevrolet Silverado. I don't want a car. I need a truck, so.
Well.
No, Patrick.
What did he say now?
Tyler Seville said we should get a free car, not Patrick. Patrick said he wants a free car. Patrick, you don't get one. You get a Hot Wheels. That's all you get. All right.
I mean, he can't even drive that, so.
I mean, as much as I hate to say it, he is leading this race.
He is.
You know when he wins this race, like when he comes to the start-finish line to win a race, I'm just going to be like, Patrick Saunier wins. Congratulations. Way to go. Whoop-de-doo.
Way to buzzkill a race.
I know that. I feel like we wouldn't even do an interview. Or my interview with him would be like, did you have a good race? He'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, well, thank you for your time. Any shout-outs you want to give out?
Right.
Kyle Vermeer up on the outside, by the way. Trying to make it work.
He's on the outside or is he on the inside?
He's kind of both right now.
See Hunter Waters coming down pit road now.
Very interesting, because I actually thought that they would have enough gas to make it to the end.
Yeah, I would think too, but
now they will, or should.
Yep. Still crazy seeing these kitty cat coin trucks out front.
Patrick said he's going to give us something free, but it's going to be a kick.
Yeah, I
That don't sound very
but
exciting.
probably.
That don't sound very
No.
exciting.
No.
Our ideas sound a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, we benefit off of that stuff that we had mentioned, so... I mean, what are we going to benefit off of a kick from?
That's what I'm saying, too. I don't know.
I mean, Patrick's got money, so I see him buying.
I bet he's got a
diecast
heated driveway.
NASCAR parts and stuff all the time. He probably does.
I mean, he's out there leading the laps. Them sponsors got to be paying him something decent, you know?
I know.
Kitty Cat Coin. I bet he's got all kinds of crypto.
Probably. Got battle for the lead. Looks like the 00 trying to make that run again. He's going to fall off. And now Vermeer going to go and block him from coming to the inside now. Crossing the line, completing lap number 64, on 65 now. See 21 trying to slow that run down from the 00. Doing a little bit of side drafting and shoving the elbow out there saying, don't come any closer.
You know, I think I would take electric cars. Somebody that's starting to move up, by the way, is Derek Pemberton. In the 82, he has moved up to P8. Which, of course, I do got to mention we did have a couple people come down pit road, so that's probably why. Don't want to give Derek too much credit.
I know. I mean, I'm just gonna say sometimes the luck doesn't fall into Derek's lap like it does sometimes, but
Todd, I'm getting hungry.
if you and me both,
I'm getting hungry, man. You know, we should at least get like cookies when we do these.
100%.
You know, we need DoorDash to sponsor us.
That would be cool.
It would be neat.
I mean, we are Door Dashers technically, so
Like, at least give us free dashing.
yeah.
It's expensive. So I ordered some slushies last night from Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
And it was $20 for 2 slushies.
I know.
It's,
And that's just the drive in itself.
yeah, it's expensive. And I'm surprised that it hasn't gone up more, to be honest.
I know.
Especially with gas prices.
I could sit here and let's say McDonald's. I could choose whatever I want. You know, let's say the total comes out to like $15. For somebody to bring it to me, it's like a $35 order, basically.
Yeah.
By the time you're you know done paying and everything,
Yeah.
it's like it just doesn't make sense sometimes. But still out front, it is Patrick Desaunier and Todd Cray leading the field. Kyle Vermeer still trying to battle with the 00 there for the 3rd position.
Yeah, everything's kind of quiet right now. I mean, this is what makes this league special. They know that you're not going to win this race within the next 5 laps. Like, they knew that from the beginning. That's why you don't have that many yellows in here. I think everybody in this series, you know what I mean, very capable of winning any race.
I do see we do have a celebrity in here in the booth too,
Do
by the
we?
way, but yeah.
Oh, we're going to keep him muted.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him a celebrity.
Well, he's a celebrity right now because these are probably all the laps he's going to lead this season.
Oh, gosh. That is messed up. That is messed up, dude. Oh, gosh.
He just leaves now.
Oh, gosh. That was funny.
You see the 00, I don't know if he got under the outside wall or not, but he's going to fall. Well, he was to the inside in front of the 90 of Kyle Vermeer. But now he's on the outside of the 21 and the 93, side drafting his way up here close to the lead.
Well, I've mentioned, by the way, Patrick Desonger has led. This is the most laps he's led, I think, all season.
I know.
31 laps, by the way. 31 laps.
Well, they're going to come down pit road right now.
There's the last time Patrick will lead.
Yep.
That is it. I'm joking. I'm joking. Patrick's like, really? Really right now? That was a good shot. Man, that was good. I enjoyed that one. Better go put some ice water on that bird, Patrick.
I'm still laughing about it.
100%.
Man. And they're down and away from pit road here. You see the group led by Hunter Waters now flying past them.
10 laps to go here, Todd, at the line. It is ticking down here from Daytona International Speedway. This is one of them tracks where everybody wants to win, though. I don't care if it's this race to Daytona. I do not care. You want to win Daytona.
Oh, yeah, 100%. There's just something about this place that makes you want to win here.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's in the ARCA car, the truck, the Xfinity car, or the Cup car.
Yeah. Yeah, you just want to win here. Even if, like, the Daytona 24, it does not matter.
Right. See Derek Pemberton running on the back of this lead pack here, just
very patient.
As much fuel as you possibly can.
Most patient I've ever seen Derek in a Daytona race. That's something we have not talked about. Like, he even said it when we did the interview. He was being patient. This is really the most patient we have seen him ever in a restrictor plate race. And
let alone an ASL race.
Yeah, exactly. So, a lot of respect, he's getting right there.
Does look like the 00 and then 90 gonna look for pit road. No, they're gonna stay out. They've kind of broken away from this pack that Bentley Glasser is leading right now.
All right, so we are coming to, 7 laps to go? Right now, there's Kyle Vermeer and Levi Poland out front by a football field.
Actually, if I'm looking at this right, I believe actually Hunter Waters is leading.
No, Levi Poland's leading.
No? Okay.
Why you say that? 7 laps to go.
Okay. Because I like to mess everything up.
No, that's true. Everyone is invited to our company golf outing for a hole-in-one chance for the new car. I can't even hit a freaking golf ball. I'm not coming to that crap.
Yeah, I mean,
I got told to never play golf ever by a pro at a local golf club that teaches people. He said golf might not be for you. He was not lying. Pretty bad at it. Like, I literally missed the ball. Like, there was a bucket of balls. It was like $20 an hour, whatever. I paid for 2 hours. Wasn't no big deal. I hit like 4 of them. Levi Paul and Kyle Vermeer is on pit road. This is going to turn the lead over to Derek Pemberton, maybe. We will see. Yes, Derek will stay out, which he did already hit pit road. So, Derek Pemberton out in the lead here with 5 laps to go. That is very surprising. Patience paying off here for Pemberton. Bentley Glasser, by the way, Todd, up 13 spots. He is now sitting second. That's a great person to have behind you.
Bentley, one of them drivers that has literally won everything and could win anything here in this series.
Yeah. The race starting to get a little bit more closer to the end here as we get ready to come to 5 laps to go. It is picking up here in this one. We worked through 3 and 4 this time. The overtake TRN's Chevrolet out front with Bentley Glasser's Gatorade. Blue number 24 right on the back bumper. And then Ray Polking, how about that? And Alexander Hammonds runs 4th. Then Hunter Waters back to 5th. And honestly, Todd, these guys that's up front, they are well out in front. I don't know if Waters and them can catch this other group in time as we get ready to come to 4 to go. Want to mention Patrick Saunier just got around Mike Weber as Weber hit pit road. I forgot he was actually still in here because he was involved in that wreck earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Mike doing a nice job just to try to
finish it,
yeah.
That can't be the most funnest thing ever.
No. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot to see these guys, Hunter Waters and them to catch up to this 82.
Real quick, Todd, didn't we have some special NASCAR news that come out today about Hendrick Motorsports?
Yeah. I don't know. Should we mention it?
Yeah, you can mention it because it's pretty cool. I mean, who cares? It's kind of a spoiler, so if you really don't want to hear it, I don't really want to call it a spoiler. It's breaking news, I guess, that came out of NASCAR today.
Yeah, well, it was released like 5 hours ago. So
yeah.
if you don't want to hear it, go ahead and mute us. And basically, Hendrick Motorsports, IMSA, and NASCAR are all teaming up to run, I believe it's NASCAR Cup cars at the 2023 24-hour Le Mans.
Yeah, so they're going to be bringing a modified next-gen car, which is very awesome, by the way. I'm not surprised now since they went to that 5 gears and stuff, or that shifter and stuff. They could definitely do that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That'd be awesome.
Now the big thing is to get teams lined up.
Yeah, who else is going to join them?
Well, here's the thing. I think you're going to see your Hendrick Motorsports, your Joe Gibbs Racing.
It's all going to be like 4 or 5 cars, probably.
Mainly your big teams.
Yeah. You might have a few other. You might have some other like newer teams like that run road cars make something up and have a team as well, which would be pretty cool to see. We'll see how it pays off. Here we come, Todd. 2 laps to go here at Daytona, and it is Derek Pemberton. How about Alexander Hammonds pulling offline? This is going to allow that second group is catching these guys.
Oh yeah, they're catching them at a pretty good rate right now.
I was surprised how quick they are catching them.
Derek doing basically everything he possibly can to keep that 24 behind him to make sure that they kind of try to pull away from the second group, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, that second group has caught up. Look at this. And Derek, I don't think, has pitted. Here comes Hunter Waters to the outside. Derek's lead. He's going to try to get defensive. This is where we kind of expect it. Coming to white flag this time, Todd. It is a 6-car battle. And how about the 46? He's not tucked up behind the 24. So not getting a great push. Here comes a big run from the outside.
Yep, Hunter Waters on the outside coming to the line. Going to pick up the white flag here at Daytona. Derek's got some help from the 24 Bentley Glasser, but that's not going to be enough as the outside lane has more than them on the inside right now. They got about 4 trucks, I guess you could say.
I haven't mentioned Tyler Seville, but here he is a lot now. He is now working through into the top 5. He's pushing the outside line, and at number 11, Derek going up for a big block on the 7. Good job. Very smart. Really probably should have stayed up in that high line.
Yep, big bump coming from the 24 as they go through 3 and 4 here.
Oh, this is getting good.
Lot of side drag in here for the race lead. Oh, big wreck. Bentley Glasser involved. The 11 is involved. Here comes Derek Pemberton and Hunter Waters. They're battling.
They're touching.
Oh, a little bit of contact.
Oh!
Turn. Whoa.
Well, okay. Hunter Waters going to win. As Derek
a
Pemberton gets
wild
moonshot. Yeah, moonshot. Ray Polking, how about second place for the 46th? Third goes to Jesse Bedell. Patrick Desonier, best finish of, well, not best finish for him, but does finish fourth. Kyle Vermeer. Derek's going to finish what looks to be possibly ninth, as he would not make it. Levi Poland's going to come around. Derek going to finish outside or possibly top 10. Wow.
Oh, yeah, and how heartbreaking can that be for Derek?
Yeah.
You know, you're coming off of turn 4, sideways, battling for the race lead, and then at
That was
the entry
awesome.
of pit road, you get clipped.
That was awesome. That was a great race. Unfortunate for Derek. Big shout out for Hunter Waters, though. Heck of a job. I didn't think that they would actually be able to catch him. But you see the celebration trying to get started here on the front stretch. Is Hunter Waters going to be your race winner here tonight in this one? Todd, and that's going to pretty much do it for this race. But let's go ahead and get our thoughts and all that stuff.
I thought it was a pretty good race. I mean, it was a typical Daytona race with fuel mileage, and although we didn't see any yellows and stuff, it still was a okay race, I guess you could say. But
Yeah.
down there at the end, it was a little crazy and a little unpredictable. And like I'd mentioned,
It was wild.
if you, how do you feel if you're Derek right now, being that close to picking up the win and then having that happen?
Yeah, it's tough. Big break there for Hunter Waters. Ray Polking also a really good finish in this one. So that's the way it goes sometimes. As you get a look here at your maybe finish. Well, maybe not going to be able to show that. It's not letting me show the results. Maybe, I don't think. Let me see. Does it let me show it? It does. There we go. There's your race results, by the way. All in all, good racing. That was fun to watch. But that's going to do it for us here in this one, guys. We'll be live here about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours from now. We'll be live for the Red Sox Racing Series and Road Atlanta for that one. So for Adam Chapman, Todd Chase, y'all have a great night. See y'all soon. God bless.